What is up, everybody? Great to see you here. I'll start off with a quick apology. So you guys haven't seen me for about 2 weeks now. So 2 weeks ago, I was a little under the weather, and I had Nick fill in for me. He did a great job. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Last week, you didn't hear anything from us, and that was all me. I got a little behind in some schoolwork. I ended up pulling an all nighter. So I completely forgot about you guys, so I'm so sorry. But I'd love to make it up to you tonight, and we're going to give you a good one, all right? So, the best news, the best gift I can give is our little injury report is so small compared to normal. Normally, we've got plenty of people on that list, but all I got for you today is first off, Joe Staley's not practicing because of a vet day. I mean, that's nothing. Pierre Garçon and Reuben Foster were limited in practice, and the only person out was Joshua Garnett, and he had thumb surgery, out as usual. But surprisingly, he's not even going on IR. So how about that for an injury report? I think that deserves a round of applause. If I had a button to push, I'd do it. But hey, round of applause in your own homes. I mean, that's unreal for this team. Now, we won't even talk about all the people we have on IR, but that's a whole nother story. In other news, over the little break week we had on the bye week, we also signed linebacker James Unwalu. I probably butchered that name, guys. But we signed him to the practice squad, so good to get a little bit of depth in there. And that's about all the news I got for you guys. I mean, crazy enough, that's about it. But we'll make it a little special. So one thing I want to talk to you guys about is Pro Bowlers. By the way, I see you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, and I really appreciate it. Happy holidays to all those who are planning on celebrating. And, everybody just have a great time, all right? Anyway, Pro Bowlers. The only one that it looks like we're going for right now is Kyle Juszczyk. Okay. We would love to see players like Robbie Gould, who, in case you didn't know, he's tied for the most field goals in the NFC. That's a possible guy that could get that look into Pro Bowl. Or George Kittle. We love our George Kittle. I know we do. But I'm going to break some hearts real quick. If there's two Pro Bowlers at tight end, it's Kelsey and Ertz. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I love George Kittle. He's the third best tight end in the NFL right now. But unfortunately, he's the third, and there's only two spots. I'm so sorry. I love George Kittle. I want him to be a Pro Bowler so bad, but the way Kelsey and Ertz have been playing, it's unbelievable, guys. George Kittle's been playing out of his mind too. I seriously doubt I will see George Kittle on the name of Pro Bowlers. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have Ertz and Kelsey back in there. Another guy everybody's talking about, Richard Sherman. Y'all know he's been playing well out there. I don't know if he'll get that Pro Bowl vote. He's been playing well. He's been playing at a Pro Bowl caliber in our eyes, but it depends on how everybody else will see that. Will they see it as just because everybody can just target a Kello Witherspoon or whatever corner we have in? I don't know. I think Richard Sherman has been an amazing aspect of this team. I think he's a top-tier corner this season, but I don't know if he'll make the Pro Bowl. Another person I hear a lot of people talk about is DeForest Buckner. I don't see that happening. He hasn't disrupted as much as we'd like to for that, unfortunately, but that's all right, guys. I mean, he's working by himself for the most part there. Once we get my man Nick Bosa, don't crucify me. I'm on the Bosa train again, but once we get somebody in there to help him, I'm sure Buckner will be back in there. Another person that on this roster that is going for a little bit of a title, John Lynch is once again up for he made it to the semifinals for Hall of Fame. That's great to hear. I don't know how many times he's been there, but I know for sure he was there last year. Uh, hopefully, we'd like to see him. It was no surprise that he didn't make it in last year. I mean, if you saw the candidates last year, it was unbelievable. Everybody that made it, it was like, yeah, they have to go this year. This year, I remember looking at it, and it's definitely not a list like that. The only one, and I could be totally wrong, so once again, don't crucify me for missing a Hall of Fame player. But in my quick glance, Tony Gonzalez, that's about the only name I saw that's like, yeah, he needs to go right now. So it could be the year for JL. It could not. We'll find out. In slight positive news, Jimmy G was watching practice today with no crutches. He was just standing there. So obviously he's going through that rehab still. Yeah, guys. I know I'm getting a lot of flack for the tight end quote. Kittle is about to set the record for most yards after the catch for a tight end. For my money, he's the best. Guys, you're not. You don't have to argue to me. I love him, but I think that he is definitely the third best tight end in the NFL. I'm sorry. I really am. But he's also young, and he will grow to be the best tight end in the NFL. Mark my words. I have no doubt about that. I love George. But like I said, guys, I talked about it a little bit earlier. I appreciate you all coming in. This is a time of Thanksgiving. And so I'm giving my thanks for you guys, not just for coming in to stop by with me and talk a little bit of 49ers football, not just for being 49ers fans or supporting the cause over here at Nothing But Niners, which, by the way, how did I forget? I'm sorry, guys. Give us a subscribe. Give us a follow. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. Follow us on everything you can. But it's Nothing But Niners. I appreciate you guys for being here, being our fans, being fans of the 49ers, just being there. And most of all, I want you all to stay safe during this holiday. A lot of drinking going on this holiday. Don't be stupid. Get Ubers home. Get rides home. Do what you have to do to get home safe. It's not just about you. Make sure other people around you are safe as well. Once again, I appreciate you all for coming in today. And, as always, stay faithful.